nose to it, kind of like a.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a bit of a.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say milky, but like, I actually don't want to tell you what I think it smells like.
Oh no.
Well, the vanilla is definitely there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very
very vanilla.
This is it's very vanilla. It has a beautiful,
super organic.
Yeah,
smell and
like
taste
it's
and
like this beer, awesome.
It is.
Like if this beer was a person, every time I saw this person, I would just like triple high five it. I would actually do the Top Gun high five every time I saw this person. The Maverick and Goose high five.
Oh,
and
yes.
like this beer is awesome, super malty.
Yeah, it's super malty. It has a beautiful body to it.
Yeah, this reminds me a bit of a very good cognac, actually.
Wow, so this is 2009. This is 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's 5-year-old beer. And it's bottle conditioned, so again, it's not like it's been sitting in a bottle dormant doing nothing. It's been aging
Yeah.
with yeast.
Actively.
Yeah.
Wow.
Doing its thing. And if you notice, Danny, your glass is doing it more than everything. There is effervescence being created.
Oh yeah. By the
As it's sitting there, it's being created.
that's yeast feeding off of the sugars.
Yeah, it's not you poured it in and you have the effervescence and the foam and it's calming down. It's actually being created as we speak.
Yeah,
we're
is it
drinking
much
a
in the
living
same way
thing.
that like a Kolsch is, or even like a Weiss beer, or you know even some of the Belgian styles, like it's the same way. But yeah, this is an active live beer, although it is 5 years old.
5 years old, sitting in a bottle, just waiting for us.
Yeah, just wait for us. And the second it hits
Waiting for
that
those to
oxygen,
consume
it breathes and it opens up and it changes. And like each one of these beers deserves its own show.
But,
Yeah, they do.
That could be done.
And like if we sat around and like we put like three different.
This is fabulous.
It's excellent.
Yeah, this is fantastic.
Dave, let me go back because we forgot something here tonight. Everyone forgot it.
I'll bet we did.
But you're the point man on this. With the beers, with and it's probably a little bit too late to go back in memory on the old Peculiar, but how about these Fullers? Is there a cigar pairing that you could help us out with on that?
Wow. Yeah.
Because here's the thing: the beers have so much of a similar feeling on the palate that maybe the cigar pairing might be similar.
Well, I'm going to a medium body cigar. Pairing of the cigar with this one would be the nice light Camacho cigar, which is the one that I call my sexy cigar because it starts having this nice silky smooth taste with and feel of that cigar, and especially this 2009 that we're drinking has that vanilla overtones. It's just be a perfect cigar for all these beers tonight.
You know, Dave, I normally do agree with you,
Yep.
but I absolutely agree with you now. Like, absolutely. And when you said that, like, something clicked in my brain, and I was like, yeah, I want to bet on some ponies, smoke that cigar, drink this beer, and be in 1919 Manchester.
It's got the time travel.
Very nice.
With the hat with the razor blades.
With the hat and the razor blades.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because I got to protect my winnings somehow.
I can see him with a sport coat.
Well, I mean, I'd be in a three-piece suit with a bow tie.
Mark, you are a time traveler.
But I can
Yes.
see the racing guy coming out of the side.
What
left
he's doing,
pocket.
he's not saying this is what he can see. This is what he's planning on.
going to go back in time.
He's gonna step into his little time machine after he gets home tonight, go back to 1919, spend like a week or two over there, beam back before it's tomorrow morning, and it's like we see him, but we don't know
We'll
that he
see
just
it.
spent 2 weeks of his life.
We'll see it.
Was it Manchester?
I was just saying Manchester because it's the most famous horse track I could think of
Okay,
at
good.
the time.
Good
In
plan.
1919, England.
1919.
England.
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 One of
Because
the things I
Word
noticed
of the
so
night,
much on
and
this
rightly
beer
So.
is the vanilla overtones on this one.
Yes.
They seem to develop further.
It's really prominent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the viscosity of this. Does anyone else notice, like, just in the glass?
I think Dave is the best person for viscosity because Dave's a...
Dave already drank all this beer, though.
I already drank it all, but
I don't think it's
Dave was
bothering you
like-
at all.
Dave is not going to
concerned about
break
it.
you off a piece of his Kit Kat bar. He's going to eat your piece as well. Yeah. So for me, this is a little bit more maple syrup. I mean, it doesn't taste maple syrup, but it has a little bit more of a thickness to
There's
it.
a much... Yeah.
Yeah,
It's thicker.
yeah.
Absolutely.
warm maple syrup, not a cold.
Yeah. This is not molasses in February.
Definitely.
But yeah, I mean, it also actually, it not only has like kind of that vanilla taste, it really has a vanilla like kind of appearance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like it looks like vanilla extract.
There you go. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
it doesn't drink like it. but
Here's what we should do.
luckily,
God.
We should do this. I think we should do this whole thing all over again in like a couple of months. But Dave, you're going to look up the brewer, Sir somebody Fuller, Henry Fuller. I forget his first name.
Harry Potter.
Sir Harry Potter Fuller.
Sir Henry or Sir Harry Fuller?
I don't
Sir
remember what his
Henry
first
I got
name
the
was.
card you
It
said.
was
I
Sir-
got.
We'll check that out. We'll send him an email.
Old
and
slappy sides.
see if he replies to us.
If I could say this, you've probably heard more stories than you heard about beer, but these beers are so hard to describe. It's just, you've heard fabulous, 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 and Mark said the best. The best advice I can give you is go buy these beers and hoard them and be proud of it. And what'd you say, Mark? Like,
No,
get
yeah,
weird
just
about it, or-
get particular about it, and like get weird about it. Like honestly, these beers are really fantastic, and the thing about with beverages, it's the same about whiskeys, it's the same about rums. It's like a 5-year-old beer. There's only a finite amount of it,
Yeah.
and each sip, cherish it. I mean, like it's really important. I mean, like this is like the product of a human being's existence. You get to the point where like you have the whiskey, the beer, the whatever that's 25 years old. Like hundreds of people like took part into getting that to your lips. Not just the bartender, not just the brewmaster, not just the guy, like feeding the grain into the wort. It's everyone. It's the guy on the boat who brought it over here from England. Or the plane. Sorry,
It's the guy
I digress.
sitting right there, Key West Chris, that brought us this beer tonight.
Yeah, Key West Chris brought us this beer
Actually, you
from
brought us all
merry
together
old.
to start this show.
Yeah,
Actually,
whole
what we should do
I'm-
also is
Merry old England.
merry old England.
Merry old England. England.
Hi, hi.
Somewhere in his middle 30s, and he's been doing it for years, and he's been brewing beer, and I've been
thanks.
brewing beer.
He's such
Dave,
a kid.
Dave Sr. has been a wine connoisseur for years, and since he opened the Cork and Stogie, he's also now branched out into beer. So you're getting all this like different angle stuff, and it's like being dropped into the fast lane, into like a Bugatti Veyron that's going
I don't know if it's that
240
fast.
miles an hour. But the thing is, you're there. You're getting the so it's good. It's good.
Well, I'm just it's for me, for a while, beer was just beer. It was just something you drank for refreshment and a little bit of a
And you
buzz or
can.
whatever. But these kind of beers are, it's just like it's like tasting wines. It's like tasting anything that is crafted and has a lot of care put into it, and it's amazing.
Yeah, and thank you for wrapping up actually what I was trying to say. But yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I was kind of like, I don't know what to say next, but like, yeah.
I got your vibe.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's important. I mean, like, even your mailman is involved. I mean, like, everyone's involved in this experience. And like, a 5-year-old beer is going to go away.
Yeah.
It's going to not be there. Get it now. Save it. Make it, cherish it. Make it beautiful. And enjoy it. Don't just like crush beers. Like enjoy the beer.
Yeah.
Also crush beers, but like there's other
That's a
crushable
different
beers.
thing.
There's different opinions on things, and some people will want to like sick something away for years and years and years, and I appreciate that. But myself, when I buy a pack like this, I could stick it away because it's a living organism. It still has the yeast in it. It's still doing everything. But on the other hand, I'm not waiting for the rainy day.
Or the special moment, yes.
Yeah, I mean, the special moment for me with this beer. Now, in all fairness, I've had this beer for about 3 weeks. I was saving it for this show. But that's if it was 4 weeks or 5 weeks, that would have been fine. But I don't want to have it for 3 years. I want to consume it. I want to appreciate it, and enjoy it myself. That's what I do.
Hear, hear.
That's what I do. I want to enjoy it.
Thank you for listening to Key West Beer Tales, the sum of all beers. Sponsored by the Cork and Stogie, 1218 Duval Street, Sunday, Key West.
That's why we all live here.
That's right.
Let's hear for the Cork and Stogie.
Cork and Stogie.
Huzzah! Huzzah! Thank you.
Thank you for listening, folks.
Also, again, I'd like to invite anyone to send us beer. And
We will happily drink your beer.
Well, we will actually drink your beer on the air, and we'll review your beer.
And talk about you.
A slight description with it. We'll pair it against something, and we'll make fun of ourselves, not you. But, what we do best
We always do best.
We always kind of make fun of ourselves. And
We can't laugh at ourselves. We got no right to laugh at anybody else.
that's right. And so send us your beer.
Yeah, send us your beer.
1218 Duval Street, care of...
Send us your beer.
1218 Duval Street, care of Cork and Stogie, the Key West Beer Tales. And that's in Key West, Florida, and that's 33040.
Thank you for listening to the Key West Beer Tales, the sum of all beers. I'm Danny Hoy.
I'm Key West Chris.
Dave Sr.
I'm Cowboy Mark.
Have a great night.
We'll see you next week.
Cheers, guys.